Today I will be showing you the proper way to apply competition and dance line makeup. Be sure to clean your skin really well and moisturize before beginning. If you have dry skin or flaky skin, be sure to exfoliate before beginning. I'm applying a primer to Melena's skin. The primer acts as a barrier to help keep your makeup on all day. It also helps prevent you from sweating your makeup off. It helps to get rid of the look of fine lines, wrinkles, large pores, giving the illusion that your makeup has been airbrushed. I'm applying a concealer to Melena's eyelid. You can use a concealer or an eyelid primer. Both work well. It helps to keep the eyeshadow on all day, as well as get rid of any discoloration that one might have on their eyelids. I'm going to be applying eye makeup first on Melena today. That way if there's any fallout from the eyeshadow, it doesn't get onto her foundation. The brand I'm using is Yofi, and there's 3 colors that come in the palette. I'm going to be using this light color all over her eyelids. Next, I'm going to be taking the darkest color, the smoke color, and applying it in the crease of her eye as well as along her lash line. Make sure not to go up any higher than the crease, otherwise it begins to look messy or raccoon-like. One thing that's really important when applying eye makeup so that it looks good is to make sure to keep blending. You can never blend enough with eyeshadow. I've also found that good makeup brushes help tremendously with makeup applications. Now I'll be taking this red brick color and applying it to Melena's eyelids. There you can see how the eye makeup is applied. And now we will be applying a liquid eyeliner across her upper eye line. Be sure not to use liquid liner on your lower eyelids ever. It's far too dark and harsh looking, and it's not good for the skin underneath your eyes. If you want to apply eyeliner under your eyes or along the bottom lash line, make sure to use a pencil. I always go out a little farther on Melena's eyes, creating a cat eye. I just think it looks better and it makes the eyes more dramatic. This is eye glitter from Yofi, and I'm going to be applying that just up on the eyebrow bone. You can use glitter glue for the eyelid if you want, but after using concealer on Melena's eyelids, there's enough of a tackiness to her eyes still that the glitter stays on just fine. Now I'm applying false eyelashes to her eyes. Make sure that when you take them out of the package that you trim them according to size so that they fit the person's eyes. Also, you want to make sure to put the glue on the band and let it sit for about 20 to 30 seconds or until the glue is tacky. You don't ever want to put them right on after applying the glue. It'll make a mess and you'll see the glue on your eyeline all day. I also apply a coat of mascara after applying lashes. It helps to seal her lashes and the false ones together, makes the eyes look more dramatic, as well as helps to keep the lashes on throughout the day. Now I'm going to be taking the eyeliner pencil and I'm going to be drawing underneath her eye just until the middle of the pupil area, not all the way across. And then I take a shadow and I add that on top of the pencil. It just helps so that the line doesn't look as harsh. You don't have to do that, I just prefer to do that. Once you're done with that, go ahead and wipe off their face if there's any fallout. You can apply primer again if you'd like. And right now I'm applying some foundation to her skin. Make sure to find a foundation that goes with your skin type. If you have dry skin, look for a hydrating foundation. If you have oily skin, look for a matte foundation. I personally like Urban Decay's Naked Foundation for Melena Skin. It's a lightweight foundation, but it's buildable, so you can have as much coverage as you want. I've also found that using a good foundation brush makes your skin look airbrushed. Once you apply the foundation, you can take a concealer and apply it under the eyes, but make sure that it's a liquid concealer if you're using it under the eye area. Only use potted or cream concealer on imperfections on the skin, like pimples or whatever. You don't ever want to use a cream or a heavy concealer under the eyes because it'll settle in the creases. I am also using Naked by Urban Decay, their concealer. It's one of the best ones I found. It doesn't settle in the creases and it really brightens the under eye area. Now I will be applying a powder to set her foundation. I love MAC's Fix. I like to use it on a brush and I just put it all over her face and go in a circular motion and really blend it in. Make sure to go down below their neckline and their chin and blend it into the hairline too. You don't want harsh lines of makeup showing. After you finish the powder, you can go ahead and apply the blush. I'm using the Yofi blush, and you're going to want to make sure that you put the blush on a lot heavier than you normally would on a day-to-day basis. You don't want your skin to look drawn out or pale or sickly when you're on stage. The lights tend to drown out your skin color. As you can see, a lot more blush than what you'd normally put on. Also, try to keep the blush on the apples of the cheeks. Don't go much lower than where I just pointed. Otherwise, it starts to look silly. Once the blush is on, I'm going to apply her lipstick. This is the Yofi lipstick. I find that when applying lipstick on another person, using a lip brush really helps. It gives you more control over your hand, and it helps to keep it in the lip line. And this is the completed lip look. Now I'm going to go under with the powder and just touch up under her eyes and apply powder all over her face one more time to really set in her makeup. Another thing is if your daughter or whoever you're applying the makeup on has really light eyebrows, feel free to color them in. Just do light hair-like strokes. Anastasia of Beverly Hills makes a great eyebrow pencil. So does MAC. So just find one that's like a taupe color or a light color. You don't want them too dark. Melena has really dark eyebrows, so I usually just apply a clear mascara or a brow gel just to hold them in place. Here's her makeup all completed.